Good afternoon, guys, and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. It is 8:30 right now. I actually think I'm gonna go take a shower, probably early, and then just chill and watch TV for the rest of the night and go to bed. I am gonna switch it up, like I said, and take a shower now because I was up so early this morning. Well, not so early. I was up at like 8 o'clock, but I don't think I fell asleep until like 2 or something like that. And then I ended up going to the grocery stores this morning. I told you guys we didn't have that much to get done, so we honestly, well, I was up maybe around 8 o'clock because my dad had to take the car, Matthew's car, to go and get an oil change, like 8:30. So we ended up probably leaving around 9 o'clock because he got back by about 8:30. I ended up going to Jewel, which I actually ended up getting less than what I had planned. I told you guys too, I was like, I'm nervous about using my phone number and everything like that. It looks like it went through. It didn't come up on my receipts, like in my, I don't know, the app for Jewel and stuff like that and how it works. And I told you guys, like, I had problems with sometimes that it not working with the coupons and stuff like that, but I put the number in while the lady was still actually ringing up the order because I wasn't sure if she was going to ask me or not. Sometimes I've had really nice cashiers that make sure, like, you know, you get the most out of everything, and then other ones that just like don't care. And this lady kind of seemed a little bit quieter, and I wasn't sure if she was going to ask me, and I didn't want to bother her by being like, oh, should I put my number in now or should I wait or whatever. So I just real quick put it in because I've heard a couple of like cashiers say you can put it in whenever, and they just, like, you know, keep going on with their business or whatever. So like I said, it didn't go through with my receipts, but I ended up like seeing that it counted towards my rewards points, which is something different. So yeah, anybody that has followed me from like couponing and stuff like that, that was the whole deal with that thing. And how that whole kind of like system works is they changed it now, so where you earn points for every, like, I think dollar you spend or something like that. So they track the points, and then you can get like free rewards and stuff like that, like a free, you know, pack of water, free, you know, avocado, free paper towel, something like that, you know. So I saw that I didn't see like my number come up or anything like that on the receipt, but I did see that it counted my points in my account. So I'm assuming it works, but the thing was I didn't end up using any of the coupons that I had planned on because, for one, we were going to get ice cream, but all they had was chocolate and vanilla, plain chocolate and vanilla, and I was like, we always get like something that's flavored or some kind of thing or something like that. And so I was like, should we even get ice cream at that point? Like, we could just get something at Aldi for the same price, and I don't have to worry about the coupon maybe not working or maybe working or whatever. So like I said, we ended up just passing on that, and I was going to use another one on something else, but then again, figured it was actually going to probably be more money than what I was going to buy it at Aldi for. So I just was kind of like, what's the big deal? So I ended up getting some cans of Progresso, some produce items, and those Bai drinks. I think I told you guys it's B-A-I. I think it's Bai or something like that. These drinks, they're like, I was actually drinking one yesterday and I didn't finish it, but these things, they're awesome. I love them. But they did have an Ibotta offer, and they're normally $2 a bottle, but they were $1.25 at Jewel this week, so I ended up getting 4 because they were 4 for $5. And then I also ended up getting back 65 cents for buying 2 of them from Ibotta. So I think I got 75 cents back because I also got 10 cents back for submitting the receipt. So I ended up getting the like I said, the 75 cents back for that. So it was almost like they were $1 each, a little bit more than that, which is almost half off of what I would normally buy them for, because I am stinking love them. So yeah, it's a little bit, like I said, I probably get 1 to 2 a week anyway, so it can kind of add up. So the fact that I stocked up this week was a good deal. So yeah, anyways, there was that. But then we ended up, like I said, we went to Jewel. Seemed like everything worked. We went to Aldi. We also seemed like everything worked there. We actually spent a little bit more this week, just because we actually got a carbon monoxide detector, because they had those in the smoke alarms on sale, and so we needed to replace our carbon monoxide detector, and we have 2 unopened, unused smoke alarms that are upstairs that we just, I don't know, weren't put in. My dad's like, they're sitting upstairs and they haven't been opened yet. I was like, okay, we don't need those then. And then my dad ended up picking up something else as well. They had like little, you know, just like stuff that wasn't normally like food stuff we've got at Aldi. Some of these little like hand, I don't know, for doing like push-ups and stuff like that. He was like, they were $4. So we spent like an extra 20 bucks between the smoke, or the carbon monoxide detector and my dad's little hand push-up things, whatever they are. But then after that, we ended up going to Menards real quick. We needed to get some pea gravel. We needed to, I think I was telling you guys, behind the garage, last summer's vlog and everything like that, we got the plastic and all that kind of stuff. But the dogs have been running over the bare plastic and been tearing it all up, so we need to get new plastic to put down over the already put down plastic, so we can now start putting the pea gravel down, and we'll keep them out of that area now that we realized that was a problem, because we didn't until kind of too late, and once they'd already started tearing it up, we were like, oh, they like to run back here, and they're obviously running holes into the plastic and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, we got new plastic for that and 2 bags of pea gravel, plus I think we got 1 last week. We had maybe 1 or 2 from a few weeks ago as well, so we're hopefully going to have that all, you know, graveled out by the spring. And have all that stuff down, because we could just buy all of it, like a ton of it in bulk, but we don't have like a truck to haul it all in. You know, we can put it in the SUV and stuff like that, but still my dad's a little bit like, I don't want to get more than like, you know, so many bags at a time, so that it doesn't like completely load up in there, you know, and ruin the traction, whatever that, you know, just ruin the car. So like I said, we just have been buying like in small, you know, batches, and have been actually paying for it with the grocery money as well, which has been cool. So it's only like, I think they're like $2.50 you know, a big bag or whatever, but we'll probably need several bags to finish back there. So again, if we're only paying like an extra $5 a week or whatever, for something that, again, we don't have to pay outright like $100 or something like that all in 1 week, is, you know, I guess works a little bit better. But it might not be that, might be more like maybe $50 to $100, because we might need like 10 to 20 bags. We're not totally sure. We finished all of the inside of the greenhouse, but not the outside, which we're going to also have all, you know, pea graveled and everything like that. So anyways, we went there, like I said, got that, newspapers, just a couple other things. Then we ended up coming home. I've literally, guys, have been running around everywhere today, and like I said, I am super exhausted. We ended up going, then came back home. Me and my mom actually ran out to a thrift store, then came back home again, like maybe for like 5 or 10 minutes. Then my dad went to have to go pick up the car from getting the oil change, which is right down the street, so he just walked. And then we ended up going to go and get Matthew's birthday present, because we were celebrating his birthday today. So I gave him my present. I told you guys I got him like the 3 months of Xbox Live, but I got it for only $10 because they're having a sale at Family Dollar, instead of $25 is what it normally costs. So I got it for a really good price. On top of that too, when we were at Jewel, right after Jewel, we were in the same parking lot as Family Dollar, or Dollar Tree. So we stopped in at Dollar Tree to get birthday cards for Matthew and Jack, and I picked up an extra one too. Of birthday cards, like I said, that I was going to need to get. And obviously I didn't want to, you know, because it came in like the receipt, so his like Xbox Live, so I didn't want to put it in like, you know, just the, what's it called? Just, you know, hand it to him. So I ended up giving it to him in a actual card. So we ran over there as well, picked up those 3 things, then ended up doing all the other shopping. Then, like I said, me and my dad ended up going later to go and get Matthew's birthday present, which we ended up getting him a Javier Baez jersey from the Cubs for his birthday, because he was talking about a couple of, like, he has like a ton of Bears stuff, Panthers stuff, and like he has a Hawks jersey, I believe, as well, but he doesn't have any like Cubs stuff or, you know, basketball. So he was saying like either Zach LaVine from the Bulls or a what's it called, a Cubs, like, you know, jersey as well, and that Javier Baez was probably somebody he wanted. So like I said, he ended up getting that for his birthday, and I, like I said, gave him my present, but he also has something else that's going to be coming as well for my parents. Then after we ended up going there, shortly after that we ended up leaving to go out to go and eat, and we ended up going to what's it called, Cheesecake Factory, and we didn't end up actually getting any cheesecake or dessert, but guys, I got a huge stinking veggie burger. It was stinking amazing, but it was so stinking messy to eat, and the burger was huge. I actually finished the whole thing in the restaurant, which was crazy, because normally I don't like I can't finish food, especially not in the restaurant. I actually was able to finish taking the last bite when the server came to take all of the plates away. Because they were like, you know, they were like, oh, you can finish eating. I was like, nope, I got this. And I finished the last bite. So, yeah, then we ended up going there. We came back. I don't know, Matthew wasn't feeling good. He ended up actually opening his presents, but he had a headache, so we ended up not doing cheesecake. And I don't know, my dad is like asleep. It is 8 o'clock. I am like tired too. I guess everybody's kind of just like going to bed, but I'm gonna take a shower now because I was actually watching a documentary on Disney Plus, like the National Geographic. I think I was telling you guys I was really interested in some of those documentaries they had. One I already watched earlier, just a little bit ago, was on Easter Island, and then I started watching the one on Stonehenge, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna take a shower, snuggle into my PJs because I'm really cold right now for some reason, and I think it's just like cold in the house because it's dark out right now, which it was actually really nice. I actually left the house in just a sweater, and like I have a long sleeve shirt on underneath this, but it was like 50 degrees or something like that today, and then ended up going, like I said, left the house in just this. But tomorrow I think it's supposed to be a high of 60 something, and today was like a high of 50 something, so it's gonna be warmer, and then it's supposed to get really cold again. But like honestly, a few days ago it was like snowing at night or something like that. Like I think honestly, I don't know if it was Thursday night. I feel like maybe it was Thursday night. It actually started snowing for like a few hours, just a little like dusting sort of, but it was snowing, and then we were back up into the 60s on Sunday, and then I think it's supposed to get cold again. It looked like it was supposed to get cold like by Tuesday and snow, but now it looks like it's supposed to stay like about 40s or so, but still kind of just like evening out. But it's really nice, like we're getting this like nice weather in like, you know, what is this, March? I was gonna say May, April, and then March. But no, we've got, like I said, really nice weather, which is awesome. I really hope it keeps up, unlike last year where it was June and we still had what felt like spring weather, freezing cold. I mean, our fence went up in, I think, the end of June or whatever that was. And they were putting it in, and I just remember thinking how cold it is that they were working outside, and it was like raining on top of that too. I was like, this is probably miserable for them because it was pretty chilly, you know, for being June weather. And so yeah, and we were babysitting that day too. I think we just started babysitting or something like that. It wouldn't have been any earlier than like mid-June, because I know Jack, I think, got out maybe a little late or something like that year or last summer, for like summer break and everything, and the same with the little boy we were babysitting for. And so like I said, I know by like finally like July was when it actually started to get like actual summer weather, but before that it still felt like spring. So I'm really hoping that spring weather is coming and it will feel like spring finally. So yeah, that's, like I said, guys, we have got hopefully good spring weather coming on the way, and that means that we will get summer weather actually when it's supposed to be summer, instead of it all being kind of screwed up. And I felt like we had some days that were really warm and hot, but it never felt like as consistent, and the summer felt really short because, again, we lost almost a whole month of what felt like summer in June. You know, and June's kind of that, like, you might get a few cooler days, but for the most part it's starting to get up to like at least the like 70s, almost 80s sometimes, but it was like consistently like 50s and 60s. It felt like what this weekend pretty much was, all in June. You know, like I said, just pretty cold weather. And not necessarily cold, but just chillier weather, you know. So like I said, it's really nice weather, but again, it's only March, so I'm okay with it going through that kind of dipping and, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, that's fine with me. But like I said, I'm actually wearing leggings, so I think my legs are cold, but I want to put some pajama pants on, and I was like, why not just go and take a shower now? Like, what is it gonna hurt? So I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. Oh yeah, guys, too, I also scraped my finger while I was at actually trying to get change out of my purse today while I was at Aldi. There's something sharp in there, and I like got it, and I actually had a band-aid in my purse. So there, yeah, guys. That's why I've got the band-aid on my finger. I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.